What's going on, guys? Psycho here, and welcome back to the Java Guide. In this episode, it's going to be really busy, so we're going to get straight to it. First and foremost, we need to do something to better our food and the progress of our future. So we're going to build a little pen. To build a pen, we're going to need some fences. So we're going to take half of these sticks like that. And we're going to take the other half like that. I didn't do that correctly. Take the other half like that. So we got 12, 13, no big deal. And then we're going to take some logs. And they're going to go right there, like that, to make a gate. And we're going to make one gate. And then what we want to do is swap it. All right. So we're going to take these sticks right there. And then we're going to take half of the planks there and the other half there. And we're just going to make that stack like that. So we're going to come over here, and I think the perfect place I found for it is going to be right over here. And we're going to place this pin maybe over here. I don't know. We're going to place a pin somewhere. Right now, let's just put it somewhere kind of temporary, which it's going to be a temporary pin anyways. Ultimately, we're going to move on to something even better than this pin. I'm going to go 7 by 7. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we're going to take these out here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then you want to find out where you want to go in at to put your gate. So we're going to go right here for our gate. And then if you don't want to use a gate, there's one other option you can do. Take 3 pieces of the same color wool. So 3, I'm sorry, it's 2 pieces of the same color wool to make 3 white carpets. And then you just place the white carpet, boom, like that. And what I like to do is I use the gate to get my animals in. And then once they're in, I use the carpet. So now we need to get 2 cows. For the cows, we need some wheat to attract them. And if you happen to have seen a wandering trader and were able to get some leads from them, that would help as well. Otherwise, just a little bit of wheat in your hand. And I like to put the wheat in my offhand. So that's where we're going to put this wheat, is in our offhand. And we're going to head over towards the village after we take a little hit on the cacti there. We're going to head over towards the village where we seen some cows earlier. And there is our first subject right there. So we're going to head over to this cow here, grab his attention, and we're going to take him slowly with us. I like to try to kind of walk backwards a little bit, keep an eye on what I'm doing. And we're going to slowly move this cow. Remember, this cow will not jump off of tall ledges, nor can it jump up more than one at a time. So you need to be careful and, cognizant of where the cow's at before you go taking off. We're just going to slowly move this cow. With the carpet that we placed on the fence over here, keep in mind you can climb over the carpet, but the cow cannot. The cow will also not traverse over any kind of cactus or sweet berries if you have any of those, anything that can cause damage to a mob. And it looks like the cow can't get through there either. So what we're going to have to do is chop down some of these bamboo so the cow can get through. We're going to pick those up, replant them here in a little bit. We're going to take the cow over here into the pen. We're going to close the gate and step on out. And then we'll go get another cow. Same way. And I'll see you guys back here when we get the other cow. All right, we are getting ready to go find some iron. So what are we going to need to take with us? Well, I think we're going to need some torches. I like to put them in my offhand. And then we'll need some kind of building block, and a crafting table if you don't have one, some dirt, sticks if you got it, some torches, and I bring a bed with me as well, some food, and probably a stack of logs as well, and that should be good. So you got 2 options. In the Bedrock Survival Guide that I released this week, you guys could see, I went mining, strip mining, but we don't actually have to do that because real close by us we have a cave, and I think that's what we're going to do over in this series for the iron episode, is go find a cave and just do some caving for some iron. With luck, we'll find a decent amount of iron. We're looking for 32 pieces of raw iron, I think that will be plenty because that will get us all the tools we need, which is, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's going to be a helmet. It's going to be a chest piece. It's going to be leggings and boots. It should get us a sword, a pickaxe, and a bucket. And that should be all we need to start with for iron. So let's get down. Let's go in right here at this cave, and we're just going to start working our way in. The ideal place to find iron underground is at Y level 16. So what I'm doing here is I'm placing torches in such a manner that I know the way back. So, we're also going to keep our axe out. Placing all my torches on the right. You might want to place yours on the right as well, or the left, however you want to do it. Some people place it down the middle. I like to place mine to one side, and when we're at a dead end, I place it straight forward. And this actually looks like this cave doesn't go far at all. Place a torch right there, even though there's glow lichen. And remember, the light level required to spawn hostile mobs is 0. With that being said, the torches are still being used to pick up, our direction so we don't lose ourselves. So it looks like we have a villager that got caught down here, but it also looks like this cave doesn't really go much of anywhere. Let's find another cave. And as soon as I said it, we found another cave. So we're going to stair-step our way down into this cave system here. Hopefully it's not one we just went in. Hopefully it actually goes somewhere. It looks like it's above the one we were just in. So that's really not going to work either. I really am trying to avoid strip mining because that's, what we did in the last episode. And we still need 30 more pieces of iron. Let's take a look around. Take a look around. Let's go over here where the big chasm's at. And I know there was a cave entrance. Maybe we can find a way into this chasm. I think that would be a lovely idea. There's some iron there on the side. Just follow this. Woo! Let's see if we can't get down inside of this chasm. So let's go right here. So we'll step down here. And then we'll step down here. If you don't want to use your hands to punch dirt, you can make a shovel by placing 2 sticks with a stone on top of them. And that will make your shovel. I'm okay with just punching dirt and gravel, no big deal. So we're going to stair step our way down here. Let's go down one more. Yes, that should be plenty enough. And we'll work this way a little bit. And we'll just punch a hole in right here. There's a stair step there. Let's go take that piece out. Step down again. And we are at the bottom of this chasm. There's some coal here you can grab if you want. Works the same as charcoal. I stopped worrying too much about coal because I can just burn logs with logs to make more coal. Always bring backup pickaxes or the tools to make pickaxes. I brought both. So once again, there's still not much in here. It doesn't really go anywhere. Where are we at? We are currently at Y level 49. We still got a long ways to go down. I was hoping to avoid strip mining, but that's going to be what we're going to have to do in this episode. So for those of you that don't watch the bedrock episode, we're going to strip mine. We're going to start right over here at the end of this. I think this is a good enough place for our strip mine. And we're just going to place our, dig our blocks down. We're looking for Y level 16, and we're currently at Y level 47. So we're going to count as we go. 46, 45, and every so often we'll place a torch on the wall, and we're going to go all the way down to Y level 16. So just like in the bedrock series, I will see you guys at Y level 16. Alright guys, here we are down at Y level 16. We're in some granite, so this could actually be good because we could be into a vein of some sort, hopefully an iron vein, to make this go quickly. So the first thing we're going to do from here, I've got a torch there, so we're going to want to go, I like to go 25 blocks, so we'll go straight, and every 5, after the first 5 I'll place a torch, and then after 10 I'll place another one, or after 15. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Alright. We might have found something here. So we're going to see if we can't stair step our way down there. Single block drop. That doesn't really look like much. A ravine of some sort that doesn't open to the sky. Need to make sure no matter what, we're being careful. We don't want to fall. We don't want to get hurt and get into a spot where we can't get back to. So it looks like we should be able to work our way down here. Thought I seen a mob, but it was just gravel falling. Alright, we're going to skip this for now. We're going to leave that open, just the way that it is. And we're going to continue our strip mining. What if we go this way? It goes awful deep. We'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I always place a torch there, and then I'll go 10 more and place it on the 15th one. And then we'll go 10 more and place it on the 25th, and that's where I'm going to end this strip right here. We can always come back and strip out further if we need to. Alright, and then another thing I always like to do, this helps for multiple reasons. One, it helps me mark the center, and it also gives me some place to do the crafting that I need to do, and that's to place a crafting table right there. And then we'll continue on. Next thing I do is I go 3 in. 1, 2, and 3. The reason we do that is because down this strip, you can get this side, and if you go down this strip, you get this side. And we're going to go ahead and place a torch there, and every set of 2 columns of stone or whatever, I always place a torch. So we'll get one there, and then we won't put one here, but we'll put one on the next set, if that makes sense. So now we're going to strip mine 25 that way, 25 that way, and we're going to find our 32 pieces of iron. Alright everybody, as you can see, I did go ahead and venture into the caves because I wasn't having that much luck with the strip mine for some reason. I had that happen to me in the bedrock episode when I was searching for diamonds as well. So, I mean, it does happen every once in a while. You're just in a bad spot and have some bad luck. If you're ever having bad luck finding the resources that you're looking for, you can either try to find a new spot to branch mine for them, or find a cave. Any of those things will help. But with all the iron needed I found, we're going to head on up to the surface, and I'll see you guys back at base camp. Real quick, as we can see, it is nighttime down there. So one thing we do want to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave this bed down here, and I'm going to put it in the ground right here. And this bed will stay here at the bottom of the stairs, and we'll use it to make it daytime before we leave these mines. And again, I will see you guys on the surface. Alright, my dudes, back at base camp. First step we're going to want to do is smelt this iron. So we're going to slap it here in the furnace. Go ahead and top off the charcoal if we can. And while that's smelting up, I'm going to harvest these wheats over here. And we're going to just leave it as it lands. We're not going to plant any more just yet. So let's harvest the wheat up and get this iron smelted up. One thing I do want to do real fast while we have a few pieces of iron is we're going to make a bucket. To make a bucket, you just put them in a triangle like that, and there's your bucket. Now we're going to head over to the water, and we're going to grab some water with this bucket, and we're going to use this to make our garden just a bit better. So now back over here where the garden is, with some water, we're just going to place it right there. And what this is going to do is actually cause all of the soil, as you can see, to look a lot better. We're going to grab our hoe after we completely clean this garden up. And then we're going to come in here and just re-hoe the ones that have went away, just like that. And you don't have to quickly plant anything in there like we did previously, because these things will actually be just fine. Even after you plant seeds in there, it will take care of itself, and you know, it won't go away. So we're just going to plant these seeds all the way through here and grow wheat, because we need a lot of wheat. And then we're actually going to make another field for potatoes as well, maybe even one for carrots, I don't know yet, but for sure we're going to make another one for potatoes. So let's get all these seeds planted in here. The wheat will start growing, and as you can see, they're all starting to look a little fertilized. And although I'm not going to walk you through the digging of the other fields, the concept is exactly the same. Hole in the middle with water in it, 9x9 square, all can be fertilized with the water. It would be, farmable soil, good soil. So we have that full of wheat, and then we'll do another one for carrots, as well as another one for potatoes, maybe even some beetroots. One thing I do want to point out when you do it, the water's there, so you're going to want to come right there, and then you can make them even touch each other that way, and you're good that way as well. So we're going to come back over here. We got a little bit to go on our iron still yet, so I will see you guys when that is done. Alright, so now that the iron is done, we're going to do some crafting. The first thing we're going to want to craft is a helmet. So to make a helmet, a little upside down U that doesn't come all the way down, boom, helmet. Then we're going to want a chest piece, so we're going to go 3, 2, 3, just like so. Boom, chest piece. The next one is going to be some leggings. It's going to be just like that. Boom, leggings. And then we're going to want some boots. It's going to be just like that. And then we're going to want a pickaxe. So we'll go like so and like so for the pickaxe. This pickaxe will be used for mining iron. Let's not use it for anything. I'm sorry, for mining diamonds. Let's not use it for anything else. Then we also have an iron sword, and I would even make a backup iron sword. And then if you really want, you could even make a backup iron pickaxe or anything else. So basically anything to do with iron, you do it the same way you would stone. So there's a hoe, there's an axe. One other thing I recommend making for the purpose of cutting vines and stuff like that for aesthetics is a pair of shears, and these shears can also be used on sheep in the future. So once you have these things made up, we're going to equip all of that there. And one other thing I recommend for you guys playing on Java is a shield. And in order to make a shield, you're going to want some logs. I'm just going to make a bunch of them right here, and you'll place some piece of iron right there, and then here, just like that, and there is your shield. Then you can place the shield in your offhand like that, and you hold with the right mouse button to use it, and the shield is great. So between episodes, I'll be taking care of these cows over here, breeding them up, as well as, maybe harvesting some wheat. And in the very next episode, we're going to build something a little bit more efficient for the cows in forms of a cow farm. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with your boy. This has been Psycho Killer. Psycho, as you know me, on Twitch. That's going to be twitch.tv/psycho with a 05353, or on YouTube, Psycho Killer 5353. My guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Go follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. All those links are going to be in the description down below. And as always, I will see you on the flip side.